If your house is on fire, you don't ask whether the firefighter has problematic DMs. We're not hiring a priest. We're hiring a senator.
The choice that voters in Maine have and voters in Maine will make is whether they vote for a very flawed candidate in Plattner, very flawed. I think so many different things that he has done I find morally reprehensible. But do they vote for the guy who's flawed, or do they vote for the woman, the senator, who has voted 90% for the president, with the president, who is even more flawed, who has 24 plus accusations of sexual misconduct, who we have heard the point boast about sexual assault.
But isn't that? I mean, I guess you can't. If you're saying that there's no moral test anymore, you can do whatever you want.
You don't think Trump has changed the moral test and what we are willing to accept?
Does that not just create a permission structure for people on the right to say, hey, put aside the several marriages, the grab them by their you-know-what. He's going to outlaw abortion. He's going to do all these things that we care about, lower taxes. That's why we voted for him.
I hear Galloway, and I'm somebody who believes in giving people grace, right? I don't ever want to look at anybody on their worst day, but people deserve grace, and we should give ourselves more grace. I think he was conflating, though, that when we talk about purity test in the Democratic Party, most times we're talking about policy and ideological purity.